think we need to make the distinction between legislation and enforcement of legislation. So my sense is, from listening to the evidence from the Royal Commission, is that the existing legislation isn't that bad. What we've got a problem with is enforcing that legislation, and that really should be the focus for the regulators. And the benefits should be, if we can get that right, is increased trust in the industry. Because ultimately, as complex as trust is, it's sustained by a series of stories that we tell ourselves. And one of those stories is that if people in the industry behave in an unethical or illegal way, they will be held accountable. And that's one of the issues we're seeing come out of the Royal Commission, that there seems to be a lack of accountability and a lack of enforcement in the legislation. So increased funding for the regulator is good, as long as it's directed towards increased enforcement. I don't think we need more legislation. I think it's a risk that we all face, and governments of both colours tend to do this. They tend to put more regulation in place because that's easy, it's inexpensive, it makes it look like you're responding and doing something, whereas enforcement of legislation is hard, it requires resources, and so we need to be aware of that and not fall into that trap of just introducing more legislation.